you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are just going to be playing with some makeup, nothing special. I definitely wanted to go ahead and play with my Beauty Bay Midnight palette. I did show you guys this palette in my last video, so I definitely kind of wanted to play with this and tap into these colors. I was watching OMG Lashes, who is here on YouTube. She does have Instagram as well. I'll leave her information in the description box if you're not sure of her. But she mentioned these lashes that she picked up off Amazon, so I definitely wanted to grab them and try them out. They are by the brand Barbly. So you get 3 in a pack, and I think I paid like $16.99 or $18.99, something like that. They do have different lengths, which these I think are the 16 or 18 mm lashes. They do go up to 25, which that personally for me is not my style, and that's because I also wear glasses. I am afraid to put contacts in. So with that being said, I personally can't have my lashes too long if I'm going to be obviously wearing my glasses. So I did pick these up, and we are going to try out a pair of these today. Also, I know we've all heard about the brushes that are an alternative for the Ariel X Morphe brushes. I really wanted those brushes, but I personally was not willing to pay $100 for a brush set. So I found these on Amazon. I actually saw someone use them on a reel, and she kind of did a comparison as far as with the brushes. So I went on Amazon, and they are by the brand Jessup. I believe that's the brand. It's a 14-piece brush set for only, I paid $32. But anywho, I picked up this concealer brush from Sephora. It is the number 71. So it has like this flat angle, so it fits perfectly under the under eye to blend out the concealer. I actually saw Magdalene Janet she uses a lot of Sephora brushes on her channel, so I definitely wanted to pick it up. I also grabbed, I was watching Taisha, who is also here on YouTube. She did a Q&A type of video, and when she did her lip combo, she used the Sephora cream lip set, what is it, cream lip stain in the shade number 32, which is called Nude Blush. So I just wanted to swatch this for you guys. It is literally the perfect nude. I picked up 2 of them because I really liked how it looked. So these retail for $15 each. But this is the shade number 32. I don't know if you can kind of see it. And then I also grabbed 2 more of the Item Beauty lip oils. I did not even know that they were lip oils. I picked up the shades Hey Y'all, which looks like a pink, but they honestly, it doesn't show up this color on your lips. It's just a clear, it looks clear to me. So I really like the lip oil. As you can see, I completely ran out of mine, so I just grabbed 2 more. And then last but not least, I did pick up this lipstick by Sephora as well in the shade, what is it called? Girl. It is called Love Love. So I'm going to swatch it next to. So this is the lipstick. It is a matte shade, but it definitely feels very creamy. And then this is the lip stain. So pretty much the liquid lipstick in the shade number 32. And these are the lip options for today. So without further ado, this was a really long intro. I'm sorry for rambling, but let's go ahead and jump into today's look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below of some videos that you guys would like to see. You have to let me know so I know what I'm doing, if you get the gist. I'm gonna go ahead and probably do a voiceover for the rest of the video, but yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit while I prime the lids. So usually I'll do this to the brows. I'll wait for the gel glue to kind of dry down, and then I will go in with my pencil just to kind of add some hair strokes and stuff like that. I'm taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion as far as eye primer. Did y'all see, okay, did y'all see the verses with Sammy, Pleasure P, Ray J, Bobby Valentino, and then Omarion and Mario was like the main event? When I tell you cringe worthy, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, why are we arguing? What are we doing? Like, it was just like, are y'all serious? Like, they came out there like just a little bit too turned for me. And I'm gonna be honest, out of all of them, Pleasure P was the only one that really had like some hits. Like, it was just like, everybody else just relax. Like, no shade to nobody else, but I feel like everybody was just so big-headed, and it was just like, chill out. But Mario, snap, okay? I have so many other thoughts, but I don't want nobody to be mad at what I gotta say. But no, I just did not like the verses that I feel like I really, really respected was, I don't know if anybody is like an old school hip hop fan or anything like that, but like, this is the stuff that I grew up on. So UGK, when they went against A-Ball and MJG, like that, to me, the respect that they were showing each other, like, they didn't come out cocky. It wasn't no, oh, you whack, or you know, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just like a respect thing, and I feel like it just shows the age difference, the maturity. Like, I was so irritated. I'm like, y'all really out here arguing, and all of y'all are opening act for Mario and Mario. I'm just saying. I wonder, was I the only one? It was just so like, ugh, like, whew, child. I personally hope, why did I just stutter like that? I personally hope they never do it like that again, because they took up so much time. It's like, it should not take that long. If you telling people it starts at 7 o'clock, that's when it needs to be starting. I don't really, even though the DJ was good, I don't care to hear a DJ for almost 2 hours before somebody want to come to the stage. Like, come on now. People had to work. Okay, so as you can see, I did go in, girl, I was getting mad just reliving it. Over top of the Urban Decay primer, I did go in with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in the shade number 2. And that is something that I learned from Ohima, who is here on YouTube. I guess it just adds better grip. I think I'm gonna start with this shade up here. So let's start with that and see what we can create. And again, for today's video, like I said, I'm using these new brushes that I picked up off of Amazon, and I'll have them linked down below, because like I said, I just personally couldn't see myself spending $100 on the ones with Morphe. Like, I spent money on stuff and it just was like, girl, that was stupid. But them brushes, I just couldn't. I couldn't see it. It wasn't there. So I wasn't going to. So far, so good. The two brushes that I use, first of all, I will say I do like the concealer brush. because as you saw, I kind of just took this flat part and like added my concealer, and then this side just kind of used it to move the product. So that was very convenient, I will say that. Let me change my battery because it's flashing on my camera, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I am going to take this other, it's a little bit smaller, but it's still like a blending brush, and I'm going to go into this shade here called Fancy, which is a very pretty pale pink. It might look like it's coming up white, but that's because the light is definitely bright. And I'm just going to kind of take that and clean up. So do you guys see what I mean by this brush being so small? How I was able to kind of deepen up the crease without it overlapping the colors. That is seriously a brush that I've been looking for. Alright, so I do want to add some blue into this. I'm going to go in with this navy blue shade. What I love about this palette, there's actually two navy blues. So you have this one, and then this is a black. So I'm very happy about that because not many palettes do you get that deep of a blue. But I'm going to go in with this one, which is called Twilight. And then for the shimmer shade, we are just going to go in with Gleam. So that is what we're going to do on the eye. Okay, so eyeshadow is done. Definitely recommend the brush set. I will have a link down below. The eyeshadow palette, of course, Beauty Bay killed it. I love it. Highly recommend going in with a glitter. I just hit myself in the nose. Go in with the glitter glue when you are using their shimmer shades. For the lashes, again, we are using those Barbly lashes, and I have the style Lucky. So I'll have these linked down below as well. And again, they're on Amazon if you guys want to check them out. Alright, so lashes are on. I like them, they're nice. This is how the packaging is, so it just kind of pulls out. What I will say I don't like about packages like this, it is very hard for me to pull the lashes out because I am very much so heavy-handed. So I literally almost ripped the lash, and I'm noticing I should have cut them, but I'm not really worried about it because after I'm done filming, I'm just gonna honestly take all of this off, and I probably will cut them after I take them off and clean them. So that way the next time I go to wear them, they are already, you know, ready for me to use. For primer, we are going into the center of the face with the One Size Secure the Blur. The perimeter of the face, we are using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. My first introduction to a primer was the Maybelline. Don't laugh. No, everybody used it, but it was the Maybelline Soft Baby, whatever it was called. Girl, that thing was like silicone based, slip and slide. It was terrible. That primer was terrible. Face is definitely tacky. I'm gonna let this sit for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with foundation. So I had two options out. I had the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Praline. And then I had the Makeup Forever HD Skin in the shade 3Y40. I think I'm just gonna use the Makeup Forever only because I have only used this one maybe once or twice. If it looks a little bit too light, I might mix some of the Too Faced because that one is definitely a little bit deeper. That should be fine. I don't even know why I'm worried about it. Like I said, I'm going nowhere, y'all. I just wanted to play with some makeup. Concealer, I had two options, which I don't know. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless Concealer. And then the Morphe Filter Effect. This is their newest one. I'm going to go in with the shade Medium 14. So I purchased this and did a review on this concealer when it first came out. So that should definitely be some videos back. And I honestly think I maybe used this once or twice after that and never touched it again. So we're gonna use that. For cream bronzer, we're gonna go in with Laguna by Nars. This is the newest thing, and this is in the shade number 3. So kind of reminds you of the ABH one. I swatched it. I still haven't used it though. So we're gonna go in with this. Okay, it was between the LYS Beauty blush and Epic, their cream blush, and then I ended up just going in with the Copper Rose cream blush by Colored Rain. The beauty sponge that I have been using throughout the video is by AOA Studios. You get like, I think 6 in a pack for $9.99 on Amazon. So I'll list that below as well. Okay, I thought I showed it, but I guess I did not record that part, or my camera stopped recording. I did set my under eyes and my T-zone with the Sephora translucent setting powder. For the rest of the face, I went in with the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation in the shade 330W. As you can see, I'm just kind of using that to set the perimeter of my face, and also kind of going over the translucent setting powder just so it's not too bright. For bronzer, we're going in with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade number 3. I honestly liked using the fluffier powder brush to apply the bronzer. We're going in with the Laura Lee Los Angeles Aesthetic Blush Palette. I think that's what it's called. So this is a very beautiful wearable blush palette. Girl, I can't talk. It is too late. It is like midnight and I'm doing this voiceover. So
hence as to why I'm, you know, kind of whispering. Now I'm going to set the face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is the Coconut Bliss scent. Very pretty and light scent. Nothing overwhelming. Girl, I thought that was the highlighter. Anywho, LYS highlighter in the shade Champagne. And I'm using that highlighter brush. This is very gleaming. And I don't know if that's just because I did set the face first, which is typically what I like to do anyway before applying my highlighter. But very beautiful and wearable and silky. It didn't feel chalky at all. For the waterline, I did go in with the LA Girl Pastel Dream eyeliner in the shade Powder Blue. And then of course for the lower lashes, I did go in with just my Essence mascara, which if you know, you know. Can't go wrong with this mascara at all. Lip liner, we're going in with the shade Malt by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Of course, for liquid lipstick, we are going in with the Sephora Collection Lip Cream Stain in the shade 32. Baby, listen, look at that nude. Oh my goodness. So again, I'm glad I did pick up 2 of these. That is my problem. When I really like something, I'm always trying to buy it back up. Like, girl, just wait. But I couldn't. So we did go ahead and apply that, and I'm just going to add more lip liner. And then for gloss, I am just going in with the NYX clear gloss and just kind of placing that over top. I did not want a gloss that had a tint to it, just because I did not want to take away from the liquid lipstick.
Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. I am really liking this look. It is definitely giving midnight. Night out on the town. I like it. Go to your local Sephora and seriously grab shade number 32 for the perfect nude. For the gloss, I don't know if you all caught it. I think I said it. But I use the This Is Juice Gloss by NYX. So just put a clear gloss over top because I didn't want to add any more tint or anything like that to it. Highly recommend you guys, if you have not already, please go to Beauty Bay's website, download the app, and girl, pick up some of these palettes. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I was very pleasantly surprised by the Nars cream bronzer. It was beautiful. Like, definitely have to go very light-handed with that one, which I did not, but it was definitely beautiful. Again, the lashes from Amazon, I like them, but I know for next time to cut them. The new Morphe Continuous Setting Mist in the scent Coconut Bliss, it smells amazing. It smells like, I don't want to say like a vacation in a bottle, but it does have a very soft, summery scent. So I'm not mad at it. It's not overwhelming. I still somewhat kind of smell it. I don't know if it's that or my NYX gloss, because the NYX gloss does have like that same coconut scent, but it smells very good. Again, it's just their traditional continuous setting mist, which we all have. If you haven't used it, I don't know what to tell you, but it will definitely keep your makeup locked in. Of course, there are some other good ones obviously now on the market, but you can't go wrong with Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. As far as, was there anything else? The brushes. Get on Amazon and buy them. They were definitely worth it. They were bomb. I love, like, they were soft, but they did their job. And honestly, you guys, that is it. I really love this look. Like, I wish I was going somewhere. Girl, I didn't do nothing to my hair because guess what? Probably about to go to bed. Yes, you guys, let me know what you think. The eyes are giving. I'm just gonna say it. Not just playing. That is it, you guys. I'm getting sleepy, and when I get sleepy, I act a fool. So I hope you all have a blessed one. Stay safe out there. Continue to stay prayed up, seriously. And that is it, you guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.